So what my plan is for tonight is to guide us through a um, do nothing meditation, basically, but with a little bit of bias towards positive emotionality, um, and kind of the like my own experience with this is like also relating to learning the jhanas and teaching the jhanas is that there is such a close relationship between being able to let go of mental tension and finding a sense of well-being and joy in your experience. And I really find this view very helpful, that a sense of joy and well-being is what's kind of naturally present for us, as the basic state of the mind, and it just gets covered over by activity, by mental activity. So instead of having this idea of going out or going towards something, creating something to achieve a beautiful feeling or a sense of ease or a sense of well-being, um, I find it much more helpful to think of it as a game of subtraction in a way. If if there is if there isn't well-being present right now, then it is because I am doing something, and like obviously I'm not doing that on purpose or even consciously most of the time. But I put this quote in the invitation email of Papaji, where it says, "You need nothing to be happy, and you need something to be sad." And that for me points like very like in a very concise way to the fact that when I'm not feeling good, it means that I'm preoccupied with some kind of issue that I am keeping alive in my mind right now. That I'm so there must be something going on, something that I'm doing to have this sense of a problem. And when that is not happening, when I'm not preoccupied with anything, naturally there's a sense of ease, of happiness, of well-being. So that's just the framework, or the yeah behind it, and I think that's all that I want to say as an introduction. So we can get started. And to begin with, you can just make yourself comfortable wherever you are. Find a way of sitting that you can comfortably maintain for like maybe 40 minutes or something like that. And allow yourself to just arrive on your seat. Let go of everything that happened so far today. And feel into your body. And then to begin with, I would like you to try a certain breathing technique that can be very helpful in just easing the nervous system and finding into a sense of relaxation. And it goes like this. You breathe in into your belly through your nose, fully feel your belly expand. And then you're breathing in into your chest. And then you're taking a last sip of air into the area behind your collarbones. And then you're exhaling slowly through your mouth as if through a straw, like just a small opening of your mouth. And you're slowly exhaling all the air out. And just pay attention to how that feels and follow the out breath really till the end. Breathe out. And then when you reach the out breath, do that again, rather swiftly, breathing into the belly, the chest, behind the collarbones, and then breathing out through the mouth as if through a straw, slowly, in a relaxed way. And see if you feel a little sense of settling down in the system. And then when you finished your next out breath, you can let go of that and let your breathing return to normal. And just keep your whole body in your awareness in a gentle way, noticing the breath, but not focusing in any tight way. And feeling into what this breathing did. And if you notice any distractions, if thoughts are coming up, you can just let go of them and return to resting with the sense of the whole body present in your awareness. Not pushing anything away, just staying with the whole body. And next, you can notice the sensations of breathing in the belly. Just paying attention to whatever you feel there, the sensations of expansion and contraction, the movement of the skin against the cloth of your clothing. And just allow your mind to settle around these sensations there for a bit, to get collected a little more before we move on. become interested in the sensations that you're feeling there. What are you feeling? Is there maybe warmth or coolness or tension or vibration or a sense of density or whatever sensations you encounter there? Just see how they move and change, and see if there's a strong sense of observing the belly from above, from your head, and see if you can relax that and feel the belly from the belly. And then you can let go of that again, and just do nothing. Just let everything be as it is, your whole field of experience. Just let it be the way it is right now. Don't focus on anything. Don't engage with anything. Don't push anything away. Let it all just be there on its own. And just rest as this openness. There's nothing you need to do to be this openness. It's what's naturally here, and all experiences and appearances are moving through it. And see if there's something just a little bit nice about resting like this. If there's some subtle background sense of ease or openness or relaxation that comes with it, with this. And if not, that's also perfectly fine. And if you find something, just notice it, let it be there, don't do anything with it, and relax. And if you find yourself getting distracted or you're mind is busy and you get interested in the thoughts, that's totally normal, no problem at all. Just let go again, like opening a hand, letting go. So, letting go is not more effort, it's less. You're just relaxing back out of your mind, out of your thoughts, and allowing yourself to sink into this sense of presence, of just being here, as this openness in which the whole of experience is welcome to do whatever it wants to do. You're just resting. And see if there's any sense of tension or struggle anywhere in your experience, maybe even very subtle, and see what it would feel like to just relax that, just soften a little bit more. See if there's any sense of trying to do this right, trying to get somewhere, any sense of pressure, and just stop engaging with that. Let it be there, but withdraw your attention, withdraw your interest, and just sink back into simply being here. So basically, whenever you find yourself engaging with any aspect of your experience, becoming very interested in something or getting lost in thought, you're just letting go, letting go. And this letting go can be completely effortless. So imagine holding a balloon that's filled with helium on a string, and to let that go, you just, like, you can even hold that with two fingers. You're just opening your two fingers a little bit, and that balloon will float up to the sky and vanish there. Holding the balloon, holding the string, was a little bit of effort. So it didn't even feel like this. So little was the effort. And letting it go is just releasing that tiny bit of effort. So you can use this metaphor to see if in your letting go of things there's a sense of pushing, of wanting to get rid of distractions. Uh, Pushing that balloon will not make it float up more quickly. You just have to relax your hand. And then it might move up slowly, but it will go. So, what is here when you're not holding on to any phenomenon, any thought, any sensation? Thus, how does it feel? It might feel very neutral, but is there something nice about this neutrality? Maybe just a little bit of like a little subtle background sense of ease that might be noticed. And if you notice that, simply appreciate it. See if there's maybe even a little smile that might feel natural, could come to your face. But if it doesn't feel natural, then don't force it at all. It's not important. Just relax into this being here. And doing nothing. Notice that thinking is a doing. Getting involved with thinking is a doing. Trying to control your experience in any way is a doing. Just let it go. Trying to let go is a doing. You can just relax that as well. There's nothing you have to do to be and to perceive, but everything else basically involves some activity that you can relax out of or release. So we're not trying to not have any thoughts or to not have any perceptions. We're just releasing the engagement with it. We're just opening up attention again and again so that when it contracts around any aspect of your experience, just allowing it to soften and relax again. So whenever you notice attention again getting fascinated with some object, some thought or feeling or sensation, allow it to relax again, open up. So you're not paying attention to anything. Even paying attention is an activity that you can let go of and relax out of. This feels difficult in any way. See if you're trying to achieve any specific state, a state of no thoughts or any other specific experience, and see that that expectation is a doing, an effort that you can relax. There's nothing specific that we're aiming for here. So you can let go of this tension and feel into what it feels like to not have your experience, like not needing to have your experience to be any specific way. And if you find that it feels a little bit nice, then just gently appreciate that. That doesn't mean cling to it or grasp at it or try to increase the nice feeling. It just means noticing it with a kind and welcoming attitude without wanting anything from it. You're not creating this sense of well-being or ease or however it might show up. It's just being revealed through relaxing the mental activity that was veiling it. And if you don't feel anything that feels particularly nice, then can you allow your experience still to be exactly as it is and not needing to change it, not needing to yearn for something different. But again, relaxing the mental activity of wanting, of pushing, of trying, and just do nothing. And as you're continuing to let go of any thoughts or other appearances that you might find yourself engaging with, see if you can let go with even more gentleness. Let go slowly, maybe more tenderly. See if there's still a little bit of aversion involved in releasing thoughts, releasing sensations from your attention, or releasing attention from those objects, rather. In some sense of subtly pushing those things away, and see if you can relax that. You might try asking yourself, how can I let go of this without creating even the slightest trace of suffering? The slightest trace of suffering would be a sense of aversion, impatience, disappointment, not wanting this. How could you let go without any of those? And then I invite you to become curious if you can spot a tiny sense of relief that comes with letting go. So when you find your attention engaging with thought or sensation or mental imagery, planning, and you're letting go of that in this very tender, gentle way. See if there's a micro relief that you can perceive and savor, appreciate. if you feel any sense of well-being, quiet joy, a background sense of contentment or peace, and you can allow yourself to just relax back into that as if you were lying back into a comfortable chair. Just enjoying that without focusing on it in any narrow way. And you can ask yourself, what would it mean to only use half of the effort that I'm using right now? And see if anything changes in your experience. And then you can ask yourself the same question again. What would it mean to half the effort? And you might find that something softens, something relaxes, you're not even sure what it is. And as we're coming to the end of our sit, allow yourself to once again appreciate this space of being that is naturally here before all activities of the mind happen. And notice as you're slowly coming out of the meditation that it continues to be here also when more activity is starting up again. And in your own time, you can open your eyes and slowly come back to the room.